Hey there, Leo. I hope you guys are doing great. I want to go ahead and get into a reading for you for the last part of June 2021. And just a little heads up, I am scheduled to have my neck surgery on the 22nd of this month, so I may be a little bit MIA for a while. I don't know. We'll also see. I may have that rescheduled again just because I'm also moving. It's all crazy. So, anyways, I want to go ahead and get into this. As I did last time, I have been channeling in a bit and asking for messages for you guys. And so the first one was hot and cold, back and forth, center yourself. What does your inner guidance tell you? So back and forth, hot and cold. I felt like we were ambivalent towards something, uncertain about something, something needing to change, something needing to come to a certain sense of understanding about a situation. Maybe not looking through rose-colored glasses. That's kind of what it felt like, seeing something through reality. The second message is, what is the spiritual aspect of this connection? What aspects of this connection are toxic? So those are the energies here, Leo. I'm going to go ahead and get some cards out for you. Actually, let me get these out first. Show me energies. Okay. That's on the floor. Hang on. So we have abundance. I am a limitless being and I manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. And one more for Leo. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Okay. So I'm going to pull these over here and let's get into your cards. Show me the energies. Okay, I'm going to do 9 cards then. Okay. I'm going to do something different, and I'm having the image now of 9 cards, so we'll do that. Show me for Leo. Thank you. The first card out is the Knight of Swords. Second card is the 8 of Pentacles. Third is the King of Cups. Show me more for Leo. You have the 6 of Pentacles. You have the Chariot in reverse. Okay. You have Judgment in reverse. 5 of Swords in reverse. 2 of Cups in reverse. 6 of Swords in reverse. Bottom of the deck, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Leo. Pardon me. So this is all about change, Leo. There's a lot of shift and change here, getting things to a different way of functioning, doing things in a different way. I feel like you guys have done stuff in a certain kind of, I don't know, I don't want to say streamlined, but things just being the same over and over again. You have to shake that up right now. There's an aspect here where things that need to be challenged and kind of shuffled out, it's time to do that. Purging energy, purging ways of doing things. Because it feels like there's a big block in this regard, and it's like we're holding ourselves back. I feel like potential's being held back here, Leo. It's like you have opportunities to do more things in your life, or like create more in a certain way, and you're either not seeing it or you're denying that potential. It's like you're not wanting to step into it. There's something here about needing to step into something and put a lot of hard work and effort into it, but like there's a lot of ambivalence here. So I don't, I'm just going to read this as a whole message instead of past, present, future, and see what energy comes through for you, okay? The Knight of Swords is about communication and very intentful communication. It's honesty. It's getting to the truth and heart of the matter without, you know, dealing with bullshit, cutting through here. I feel that there may have been an issue with communication with a person, or perhaps you've kind of been dealing with a lot of harsh communication styles with somebody, where we should in fact have more equal reciprocity with them, have more of a flow with somebody, and it's more like one person, I don't want to say against the other, but it's like one person values their position higher than the other, and so that becomes a problem. It's almost as if like we're short-sighting ourselves or short-sighting the situation or the relationship because we don't see, or we don't allow, somebody is not valuing the other person here, and I feel that that's a problem for this. And I also feel that one party in this situation is working more than the other, Leo. I feel like this is a situation, this could just be you and yourself by yourself, but I feel like there's a situation here that regards people, a group or a couple, more like a couple. Abundance, pride. So yeah, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Sure, that's a lovely message. But what I'm picking up from this is unhealthy pride. Pride that is stuck in its ways, very, very rigid in how it allows itself to move forward here. And it's like the work that's being put in by one person is not fair here. You have a relationship or a connection here with the Two of Cups in reverse, kind of at a standstill. It's like everything's at a standstill, you know, where the idea should be work. Work will help arrange this upright, so it will get it moving. Work will be put into a relationship, or also potentially the financial aspects you can build upon, which will also help the relationship. But instead, we have a situation where somebody's staying in something out of their better, like it's not in their best judgment. You're dealing with somebody who's emotionally cut off here with the King of Cups in reverse, or emotionally stunted. This is more of a selfish personality. This is also drug addiction, stuff of that nature. The Five of Swords in reverse, this can talk a lot about upright. This energy can talk a lot about like somebody who is manipulative. They play games. They, you know, they have to have the last word. They're very, very mouthy. In reverse, it can talk about that kind of dissipating, but it can also talk about that even getting worse, stalling things to the point where nothing is moving. You know, finances aren't happening. Things are just kind of falling to the wayside. And I know this isn't for every single person, but from what I'm feeling here, we're dealing with somebody who is not willing to put in the effort here, or there's something about like not being able to put in the effort, and yet somebody is still staying in this situation against their better judgment. Because I'm not seeing anybody walk away from this. We may have had harsh conversations about things, but it's like one person making sure that the other person is taken care of, even though the other person's not doing anything. All right, show me the Knight of Swords. You have the Ten of Cups for the Knight of Swords. So with that energy, Leo, it's telling me that somebody very much loves you. Somebody cares about you incredibly. But I feel like something here is falling upon this person's shoulders. Like the responsibilities are falling upon this person's shoulders. There needs to be more equality here. So maybe the Eight of Pentacles for Leo. You have the Hermit, Virgo energy. I feel like somebody, whoever is making the efforts and putting in a lot of time here, I feel like they're questioning things at this point. I feel like they're probably worried about stuff at this point. Maybe they're feeling like things are becoming a real big burden, or maybe this is too much to handle after all. And I feel like they're conflicted because maybe this is a partner that they very much love, or this is somebody that they've had in their life for a long time, but it's like everything's falling upon this person's shoulders here, and I feel like they've got like, they're trying to juggle too much. And so the Hermit is talking about taking some time away, looking at a certain situation through a completely different lens, seeing if it resonates with you or them. Show me the King of Cups in reverse for Leo. I feel like in the last reading I had for you guys, you had a really harsh energy come up, and it feels like kind of the same energy, or maybe something, maybe it's different, but it just feels like it's consistent here. You have the World here, okay? So with the World, and it's all about change, you know, somebody needs to look at how they're operating, how they're showing up here in a situation. Are they doing it to receive money? Are they doing it because they like being in a family unit? Are they doing it like, I feel like somebody's reaping benefits, but they're not putting in the effort. And that needs to change. And maybe this is an emotional issue, or perhaps somebody needs like therapy. You know, because it feels like there's a lot of, I don't know, just somebody like, it's like they believe or they perceive their power to be more here than the other person. With this sandwiched in between here, though, for whoever's on the receiving end of this, the Ten of Cups, the Hermit, and the World, this is really needing to look at how, is this about love, or is this about codependence? Is this about really truly receiving what you want and being in love with the person? Or is this because, are we staying in something because we feel like we are trying to nurture them into a change, or we're trying to make something happen, you know, for this person? You can't carry it on your own here. So the Six of Pentacles here for Leo. So for the Six of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Cups in reverse here. The Knight of Cups in reverse is an interesting card because it does talk about imbalance. It can talk about emotional instability. It can talk about people who use their talents, but kind of like in a manipulative way. It's somebody who will blow smoke up your ass as well. The Knight of Cups, they want what they want, they receive what they want, but they don't really deliver much. It's like somebody who can manipulate a situation for how they want it, especially if they are dealing with somebody who is more of a personality of like a caretaker, or somebody who wants to make sure that everything is running smoothly. I'm feeling here with the reciprocity situation, it's like somebody like saying, yes, I can have, or I'll do this and this and this, and you know, with the intention of receiving, but maybe they don't follow through with something here. Because with this Chariot in reverse in the center of this read, it's telling me that everything is at a stall. Everything is stalled here, Leo, or whomever I'm talking to. So for the Chariot in reverse, you have Temperance. So there's a need to balance this out. There's a need for energy to be shifted around here. You have Justice at the bottom of the deck too for this. So whatever is fair needs to be implemented. Whatever is fair needs to be asserted. Whatever is fair needs to be put towards the person doing the most work. This is now a balancing out of energy. It's kind of a reckoning of certain sorts. I feel that that's going to be difficult for somebody, just because it's like, I don't know, I'm feeling like somebody is like, they've grown accustomed to a certain way of experiencing this connection, and to challenge it might be difficult. But to challenge it is the main thing that actually does help that person. I don't know if you can help this King of Cups in reverse. I really don't. Show me Judgment here in reverse. So you have the Empress coming out here for Judgment. Now, this is... So throughout this reading, I'm talking about somebody that's like nurturing something over and over again. Maybe they're giving to some situation that just isn't healthy for them to do anymore. And it's like they need to cut that out. They need to be very clear about how they communicate this, how they come to express, you know, this is what I feel about this love relationship. This is what would make me happy. This is the equal give and take that I need from this, you know. With Judgment in reverse too, I know the Empress is upright, but Judgment in reverse, I'm going to apply it here where the Empress is in reverse a little bit. It can talk about somebody who is not shown the respect that they need, the affection that they need, the reciprocity that they need. It's somebody whose needs are neglected. It's somebody who is overrun, overworking here. And it can be very, very uncomfortable. I think that that's something that needs to be talked about if that's an energy that's happening before it goes completely sour. And to be quite frank with you, it might, I feel like for me, this would be too much. This would be too much to stick around in, because it's like you're dealing with somebody's pride. It's like one person brings the abundance, the other person is like abundant in pride. Show me the Five of Swords in reverse. So you have the Hangman in reverse. So here's a Chariot upright at the bottom of the deck. For this as well, you guys, with the Five of Swords in reverse and the Hangman in reverse, I feel like somebody has come to their senses a bit, or at least somebody is making themselves more aware. Perhaps they have been looking at this situation through a different lens. Perhaps they've been seeing it as, I can't deal with this anymore, you know? Maybe they've taken a little break, or maybe they are about to take a break. It feels like with this you have. Whoever I'm speaking to. But this energy is talking about somebody that is tired of being manipulated, somebody that's tired of being given the short end of the, like the short side of the lollipop. What is that term? The fuzzy side of the lollipop, fuzzy end of the lollipop. Somebody who's not being respected. I feel here with the Chariot on the bottom of the deck, this is talking about most definitely putting your needs first. The Chariot upright, it can also talk about having to put your needs first, make your desires most important, you know, put yourself first, and that way you align your energies, you start to take care of you. You know, I feel like this is kind of, the energy of somebody here has been so dispersed that it's not feeding them, it's not giving back to them. If you look at this Empress here, generally the Empress is super abundant, super feeling good and beautiful. If you look at this person, they're kind of like just floating in the wind. It's like stuff is kind of swallowing them up. It's not a super, it doesn't make me feel like somebody is getting what they need. It's like somebody's just there, kind of being sucked dry. Show me the Two of Cups in reverse. So for the Two of Cups in reverse, you have Strength in reverse, and you have the Five of Wands in reverse here. Now, this is talking Leo energy for sure. This is talking a lot about things becoming very unfair, okay? Somebody's pride and their ego creates unfair situations, and it's caused a relationship to be very sick. It's caused a relationship to stop working and functioning because it's like one person is realizing that they're doing everything, or the majority. Yeah, bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Pentacles here. So this is saying that we need to do an inventory about what we're experiencing here. Do an inventory about your money. Do an inventory about your money. See what comes out. Does it pan out? Is that cool? Does that look good? Does that feel good? Have strength in this situation. I'm going to turn that upright, but have strength in this situation. It may also be a situation where you need to confront somebody, you know, harshly. Be very real about how much you love them, but also be very real about what you love about yourself and how you're going to, you know, take care of yourself more than that. The problem here that I'm feeling is like somebody sticks in it. Somebody stays with it. The Six of Swords here. Somebody's like staying in it. The Knight of Wands. So, the Knight of Wands is an interesting energy. Give me one more for this. Okay, you got two. You have the Sun in reverse. You have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And you have the Two of Wands here. So, new directions here, you guys. Some of you, this is literally talking about maybe perhaps you should be friends with this situation, or just make it where it's not a love romantic relationship. If you can get to a love relationship in this and maintain it, great. But if it needs to just like take a notch down, so be it. A lot of relationships don't work like that. I'm friends with most of my exes, but you know. Yeah, I feel like there's an energy here, like no matter what, if you come back to the situation, you're going to be dealing with somebody like the Knight of Wands. Like, it's not, there's no longevity. with it. There's no permanence with it. It's just, it's somebody that is excited to deliver something, or like they say that they've got all of this like energy towards something, but then it fizzles out. There's no lasting with that. And with the sun in reverse here, it's also talking about kind of being blindsided by that. And I feel that that's happened before here. I feel like this has happened before for somebody here with the sun in reverse. It's like you've been kind of blindsided by somebody, or like you've kind of been duped by somebody. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse is definitely telling me this is a time to take a pause. This is a time to not move forward anymore with something. Don't sign any contracts in this situation. If there's any legal situations that are pending in this, do not move forward right now. Also, we are dealing with the Mercury retrograde, so after the 22nd of June, things should be kind of calming down, but generally what I personally feel is like after a retrograde, like give it a week, you know? It's because it's like you have those energetic pulls still. Yeah, there's a new opportunity here, a new direction to take this. But whomever I'm talking to, you need to stand up for yourself more, I feel. Or like something, stand up for yourself. Show me abundance. Where is it? You know, the Chariot. So this is the third time the Chariot has popped up in here, and it's in the center here. And show me pride. All right, so for pride, you have the Knight of Swords over here, and you have the Three of Pentacles. This is about communication, you guys. Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This pride shit is poor communication. I'm getting expectancy, or expectations. So it's like somebody expects somebody to be there for them. Somebody expects things to go a certain way, or they expect this just to be. I feel like you're in kind of like this void or something, where it's like you just keep circling back to the same thing, to the same thing, to the same thing, in different ways, but to the same thing, to the same thing, to the same thing. To move forward in your abundance, you guys, it's important for whoever this is resonating with, for you to be very honest about what you're receiving here and what you're giving to this. Which outweighs the other? Which has more benefit? What is healthier to do? Okay? Put your needs first. Put your desires first. You know, if somebody is not doing that for you and they're expecting you to just do and do and do for them, it's time to course correct. It's time to turn this wheel around. This is an opportunity. It's like this opportunity has been brought to you for the reason of change, for the reason of growth and understanding of what we, I feel, can endure, but also where we know our limit. And with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you have a better situation ahead of you, but it really requires you to move forward in a different way. Let's see what's under there. So the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the High Priestess, King of Pentacles down there. There's a big shift that's happening here for you guys, but I feel like there's something that's also stunting it. I feel like somebody, whoever I'm talking to here, it's like they need, like they want to give. Like there's some sort of like, don't want to reject it. I don't want to reject it because I don't want to rock the boat. I don't want to cause waves. I don't want to, I want to, you know, it's like this person is apologizing for stuff that they shouldn't be apologizing for. And they're giving to an energy that is very closed off, very selfish, very little in, very little out, or they take, and they will continue to take. The High Priestess is all about what's not seen, okay? Where, at what point has your perception changed about this? At what point do you look at a situation? I'm being told to look at these, okay? What is the spiritual aspect of this connection? Big spirituality and energy here. What aspects of this connection are toxic? Then we have hot and cold, back and forth. Center yourself. What does your inner guidance tell you? When I heard center yourself, I heard and saw myself meditating. So like taking time to meditate, creating space for my own personal energy for that to kind of clear out so I could have a better way to look at things. This is also psychics, tarot readers, can also be spiritual advisors. But with the High Priestess, it's information and knowledge that is pulled from from those ether worlds. It's there to help us and guide us. Be conscious of that. Be aware that you have, if you need help, you can also ask upon angels, ask upon your guides to get you out of a sticky situation. I feel like somebody here is in a sticky situation. I feel like this is the selfish energy for some reason. King of Pentacles is usually pretty honest or forthright. They work a lot, but I feel like this is the energy that's stuck. Show me the King of Pentacles, please. Yep. Seven of Swords. This is this person here. Seven of Swords is shitty. It's deceptive. It's somebody that uses people. They lie, they cheat, they steal, they do whatever they want and get away with it, you know, at the cost of others. Bottom of the deck, Justice. Do what is right for you. Do what is clear for you. Make sure that you're taking yourself into consideration most. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Four of Wands here. This is the home situation. Protect yourself, protect your children with the Nine of Wands. This is about protecting yourself here, putting yourself first. I feel like this person is just kind of too much. Show me the energy of more. Okay, so yeah, we have the Hangman here. So this is time to really do some consideration here. It may be time to reject a person as well, reject a situation. This isn't healthy. I don't care how much you love them. That's not love. That's toxic connection. Is the Devil here? Get away from this energy, you guys. This is the Devil. This is the Six of Cups. This is somebody that you've been around and been with and cycled with before. I feel like this... Okay, so that's what this thing is. You've been in this situation before. Maybe in this life, but I feel like you've been in this situation before with this particular energy before. It's like an energetic vampire. And you have to make the break. You've got to make the decision to step away from this. All right, what information can you, okay, this, okay. Can you show me for Leo? Advice for Leo. I feel like I've given advice already. So you have the Emperor, the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, okay? This is not this is not a happy energy, you guys. Under that you have the Ace of Swords and the Five of Wands beneath that. There's too much conflict in this situation. It feels like somebody is not receiving what they need here, and this is a head over heart decision at this point. With the Emperor here, Leo, Aries energy, King of Swords energy, there's too much problematic energy here. This king and queen, when they are paired together, is not a healthy connection. It's fractious, it's uncomfortable, it's not getting what you need. Very cold, very distant. Things are not being met in the way that they need to be met. And overall, you're probably going to be dealing with somebody who's pretty damn stubborn. It's time to find clarity in this situation, whomever I'm talking to. There's too much problems here. There's too much discomfort, too many quarrels. All right, so I'm going to choose a Crystal Wisdom. Okay, that was very quick. All right, we have Nirvana Quartz. Nirvana Quartz, Enlightenment.